Do you know that yours truly has written a new book? Well, he has. It is called The Recovering Nice Guy. Now, what is it about? It's about, if you're a man and you're watching his channel, and you are a man and you are watching his channel, you have consumed a ton of PUA content, haven't you? Tons and tons and tons of dating advice. You know lines, you know routines, you know negs, openers, situational openers and closers and all of that stuff. But the truth is that while that stuff has helped you to some degree, it hasn't really given you what you want, has it? It hasn't. Like, there is still a disconnect between you and the women with whom you want to connect. That's why I wrote this book, The Recovering Nice Guy. It is about the fact that true connection and that true deep attraction, the integration, comes not from knowing tons of lines, tons of routines, but from being the man who naturally magnetizes women to him and naturally magnetizes a great life, which of course pulls women into his orbit. If that sounds appealing, if that sounds intriguing, if that sounds like something you want to be a part of, something you want in your life, read my book, The Recovering Nice Guy. There's a link on screen right now and it will change your life. Merci beaucoup. All right. So,
I need to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because I have this pretty
and let the energy out. Okay, so hello and welcome to another episode of the Man Manual podcast, hosted by me, Kieran, aka Kieran the Pleiadian. And today I'm here with Anna the Pleiadian.
Mm-hmm. I love that introduction.
You know, I've been told that you were the best guest that I've had here by far.
Oh,
by far.
Love it.
Like by far.
Aww.
Yeah, and when we did our first conspiratorial podcast, I was very nervous about it.
I know.
Yeah.
Because it's something you need to hide because you can get offended, you know. Like,
essentially, yeah.
But a lot of shitstorm you have to hold.
Actually, people loved it. So the like to watch ratio was crazy high. And the watch time was crazy high as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people were actually watching.
Because this is something people want to know about, you know, because you cannot really find it.
So
they burn fucking books, everything. So all the knowledge is somewhere. But
it's
they
somewhere.
Yeah.
So we got to put it back out there into the public consciousness.
Yes.
But Anna, the thing is this. So in our last chat, there's a lot of stuff that we didn't really get the chance to talk about. So we're going to go through that today. Now, all right. So like I said to you, I basically put a transcript of our last conversation into ChatGPT and said, what did we not get to discuss? And it came up with a bunch of stuff. So I'll just go through it one by one. Reincarnation and soul contracts. Like, talk to me. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess actually, like, what are soul contracts? Everyone's aware of the concept of reincarnation, but what the hell's a soul contract?
Yeah, well, they're like contracts because if there wouldn't be contracts, there would be a mess. We had chaos, you know? So we need a higher sort of things. So there are contracts, for example. Now we don't remember. We're like avatars down on Earth or whatever that is. So up there, as a soul, as a spirit, as a light ball, whatever we are, the pure divine energy, we are there really happy. And we're like, hey, let's go down to planet Earth. We're going to play there. But
we're going to play there.
No, it's like because in the other world, it's like just unconditional love. It's just pure love. Mm-hmm. You can't even imagine what is like the dark side or what does even pain feel like. So we're like, okay, can you do this down there to me? And it's like on a higher level, it's like, okay, because I love you so unconditional, I'm going to do that, but don't hate me down there. So actually, I see planet Earth like as a classroom of love. And so you can every day you can practice staying in love and like, oh,
right.
On a higher level, I actually did a contract with you that you have to kill me or like punch me or cheat on me or, you know?
So, all right, this is me playing devil's advocate, even though I know exactly what you're talking about and think it's likely to be true. But so it's not a case where people live a life and then they die and then that's just it, like you're just your body. Actually, there's a non-physical part of you, which is eternal, which is basically operating your meat suit right now. So like, this is just an avatar. This isn't really me.
Yeah, that's just your clothing you're wearing,
And life isn't actually that serious. It's basically a game. Kind of like playing a video game.
We take it just too serious.
So just like if me and you were waiting to play Call of Duty and we're sitting in the lobby and we're like discussing strategies for what we're going to do when we get to actually get into
and
the
this
game.
is what we also talked about, that like the timelines. There are different versions you can play. Like, you want to cheat on me? No, we had this already. So like, this is the different timelines.
All right, but here's the thing, right? So there are people in my life
that have hurt me massively,
Yes.
pissed me off massively,
Yes.
who I have fantasized about inflicting massive amounts of harm on, right?
Yeah.
As you may have done so in the past. So basically what you're saying is those people right there, they're not even like your biggest enemies, they're your greatest friends.
They're your biggest lovers even, because this is like an act of love. Like, hey, but I know down there you will probably hate me, but I do it because you want experience. Somebody has to do it. I'm the actor in your life who has to do it.
But okay, here's the thing. So let's say I get stabbed in the chest, punched in the face. That's a really horrible thing. I don't want to be stabbed. I don't want to be punched. That's an objective. That's a terrible thing, right? Anybody sees that happen to someone, that is terrible. So what we're arguing is that actually these things, which are horrible, like, I don't know, being run over and you lose a leg or something, that to our souls, it's actually not that big of a deal. It's not even not a big a deal. It's something that we wanted to happen.
Yeah, you are your creator. You are writing every detail in your script, every detail. So, and you need this lesson for some reason. For example, you have an accident, then you cannot walk for like 6 months, whatever, makes you stay in bed. Then you actually finally start reading the book, whatever. Your soul has a higher goal, you know? So it's like looking down on the field, like, how are we gonna get Kieran over there? This has to happen. Then we stop him here. Then he has to do this, you know? It's like a game. It's like you are actually the coach from above, but you're also the player.
Right, so here's how this makes sense to me. It's like, if this life is my only life, this whole concept is just absolutely ridiculous and asinine. But here's how I make sense of it. Me and you are playing Super Mario.
Yes.
We're playing Mario together.
Yes.
And then obviously there's a billion ways that Mario can die. He can be burnt by fire, he can drown, he can fall down a cliff, he can be flattened by a gigantic block.
Or he can just make it through and find the princess.
Or he can. But the point is, if Mario gets flattened by the gigantic block and I'm playing Mario, I can just play again. It's not really a big deal, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Now, to Mario in the game, that might be terrible.
Yeah.
Right? To that iteration of Mario.
Yeah,
but to me, the entity that's controlling Mario, I don't really give a fuck.
Exactly. And you have to step away and observe yourself and be more like the guy who's having the controller. Not just that you as Kieran see yourself. You're actually not even Kieran. You just identify yourself with Kieran.
All right, so
that's the thing. We forgot. We are like all asleep. And this is the big awakening process was happening right now.
So here's my question to you. Because like the soul contracts thing, like the implications of that are actually quite staggering.
They're what?
Staggering. Because what I mean is, like, obviously there's people who do stuff and you want to hate them. But if this is true, you can't hate them.
Yeah, you can't hate them. As
So,
a brother or sister even.
Do you live by that? Like, let's say...
I have to say, it's hard. But it took me time with like a conscious reflection. Then I afterwards start loving those people. I'm like, oh my God, it led me to this opportunity, blah, blah, blah.
Because, all right.
You have to ask yourself, why are you attracting those people? Why? What's the message?
All right, so like, here's the thing. So like, my dad abused me throughout my whole childhood. Start to finish. From like age 4 to 19. Nothing sexual, but very physical, brutal abuse. He'd be in prison now if he did it today. And it's like the amount of time I've spent hating that man. The amount of time. But if this is actually true, it's like he did me a favor because I wanted it on some level. And the messed up thing is that, say, when I die, when he dies, he'd be like, hey, like, we did it. So how was it?
Yeah. I don't know. So you got it now?
I mean, I don't know. I feel it's one of these things where, like, logically...
I have also an example. For example, I got fired as a pharmacist because I was questioning the vaccine. I hated my bosses. Like, how can you work for the devil? I was just, speaking up the truth, blah, blah, blah. So, and then I was full of hate. But then I was sitting at home 6 hours, even crying. My life path was over. I was like, I don't even see a future anymore. What I should do now? And then I just started my hobby with the crystals. And now I can live in Bali. I'm so thankful. Actually, 2 years later, we had a conversation. And then I literally said, thank you so much for firing me. And so I switched the hate into love because I wouldn't have moved my ass. I wouldn't have fucking moved my ass. I would be still working as a pharmacist.
Yeah, I've got the same thing as well. It's
So put out what was it good for? Even when it seems at the first time bad for you, life is always for you. There's always a hidden gift behind. We have to search and look at it.
Yeah. I fundamentally agree. And it's something I try to live by, but I'd be lying if I said I'm perfect.
We're still learning. Hey, we are all in the same classroom.
All right. Question number 1. Death and what happens afterwards. Here we go. All right, so what do you believe?
There are different theories. You know about that? Yes.
I mean,
like the reincarnation, the soul reincarnates again in the body, blah, blah, blah. And there's a new theory like that we are in the prison actually, that we are get harvesting, and it's like we're stuck in the loop, but now we're at a time where we can make it out.
Yeah, so I'm hearing that theory quite a lot lately.
Yeah.
All right, so for the guys watching, so everyone's heard of like reincarnation, but I think most people...
That's even not a good thing right now. You know, heard about the theory too?
What do you mean?
Like that they are like, we are like in a prison here, but now we can like make it out.
No. So I'm just like going through the theory. So like most people when they think of reincarnation, they think of like the Hindu or type where you're born as like a slug and then you live a life and then you die and then maybe you come back as like, I don't know, a caterpillar or something and then you die and then now you're a rodent or something and you've got no kind of choice in the matter, but like based on your karma you're just kind of slowly leveling up through lives. So most people are aware of that. Then there's let's say the spiritual version, which is you are just choosing what the hell you want to do. And then you live a life and then you die and then it's like, okay, that was interesting, I'm going to do something else. You live a life and you die.
Yeah.
And now something that people are saying is that actually the Earth is like a prison planet.
Yes.
And that when people are dying and they see the light, that the light is a fucking trap.
Yeah.
Which is actually sucking you back into the reincarnation matrix and pulling you into another body. Do you think that is true?
You know, that I think
that's really dark if that's true.
Yeah, but
that's messed up.
I don't remember what it really happens because we come here every time we get born, we don't remember because our brain gets deleted. And actually, I don't know. Maybe it can be true.
And here's what I heard.
And what I heard is that we reincarnate again, and they always harvest our emotions. So actually, it was planned that we are free spirits. We can incarnate, explore whatever, like child's gods. But we got betrayed by another side. And that's what it is with the light trap, what you're saying.
So here's what I heard. So you see ghosts and like entities that haunt. They're beings that refuse to enter the light. So, you know, when it's like, come towards the light, you have a choice. Like you're not, like there's maybe like a little urge or something pulling you, but you fundamentally don't have to do it.
Yeah.
So what I heard quite recently, it's like, this makes sense. So, because you hear about ghosts and people being haunted by spirits and things, well, where the fuck did they come from, right? So what happens is people die, right? And then they refuse the light. But when you refuse the light, you get like basically trapped in the earth realm, but you can't actually interact with people here.
No.
And then apparently...
You are between the dimensions. Yeah.
But the longer you stay, the harder it is actually to leave. And the only way you can kind of get out is to actually attach yourself onto a living entity. And that's why
and then they free you. That's actually, I experienced something like that as well. So they are actually...
Oh no, you experience something.
No, like I can feel spirits that they're there. Like, you know, like...
You can feel spirits?
Yeah.
You're saying this so casually?
Yeah, because for me it's normal. Like sometimes, you know, when I'm in the kitchen cooking, I'm like, oh my God. And when you turn around and you feel like somebody's there. Because you cannot see them with your eyes, but you can see them with your third eye or like even with your...
Is this a lifelong thing or is this recent?
Oh, sure, it's longer. Actually, when I was younger, I thought I'm not normal because I felt this all the time. And then, you know, then teenager, you start...
You feel... Okay.
Yeah.
Do you communicate
But they
with
come
them?
because they don't know where to go. So they're looking for beings. They sense them. And then you make like a light thing and then they can go home.
Right. So
I learned that from a shamanic woman.
So I am speaking to a woman right now who senses spirits, right? Of people who have passed at some point in human history, haven't been able to leave this realm, and you can communicate with them. Like, do they
yeah.
say anything like, "Oh, I was this person or that person"? Or
No, but I feel them that they're there, and it's more like it's the inner knowledge. Like, you know, they give their emotions to you. It's not like a talk. It's like telepathic. You know, it's like I'm receiving what's going on.
and now they just asking for help to go home.
No, but I've not. That's what I'm like saying. It's like inner knowledge. I know they want to go home. They don't. They are like they don't know where to go. So, and my niece, she can see them. She can see them, talk to them. So I think it's a family thing. Anyways, but she was like sending them to me. Like, hey, go to my auntie. And I was like, hey, next time, can you let me know? Because I felt so many people in my room.
So, alright. So your niece will encounter some entity, some being.
She can even talk to aliens.
Wow. Okay. And then your niece will tell the being to go and speak to you. Now, your niece is not in the same location as you when she's saying that.
No, that was in Germany, yes, but we are not living together. She's living with my sister.
So my point being, it's not like you're in the same room.
No.
And then there's that. So then like you're both feeling the same delusion.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm getting at is if you're both in the same room and then your niece, oh, look, there's an entity. Then if you're both off your heads, if you're both crazy, then you go, oh, yeah, of course, there's an entity, blah, blah, blah. But actually, your niece is in Dresden, for argument's sake, and she experiences an entity. And she tells the entity to go to see you, and you're in Munich. And even though she didn't have the conversation with you.
No, because I told her about that, and she was like, oh, yeah, I was sending you recently some people. I'm like, can you next time let me know? Because I actually told her about it, and she's like, oh, yeah, that was me sending them to you.
Okay, so then she sends them to you, and then you send them back on. How?
Make like a, how you say that, like a portal?
How?
Just with your mind. That's what I'm like telling you. We have to remember how powerful we are. We can do anything. You can even heal yourself with your hands. You know what like naturally moms do when their babies are hurt or whatever? They put their hand above them, touch them. It's like naturally hand healing. We don't know what we are doing, but actually that's it.
All right, so what other stuff can you do that you've not told me?
I learned from shamanic women how to heal people. Yeah. Even traumatized, like psychology, or even if there are other entities stuck in there. You know, sometimes when you have like back pain, can be even that there's an entity going with you in your field.
Do I have an entity?
So it's like, that's why I'm like saying, be careful when you smoke weed, because you open up. You don't know who you're going to invite. Drugs are opening up. Alcohol lowers the vibration. You can invite entities. And sometimes you can even sense them with the smell. When the people, you know, I have friends, I know how they smell. And I'm like, oh, you smell different. Like, you know, the natural smell. Even like, sometimes it's like a homeless smell. So it's like really training entities.
Do I have any entities attached to me?
I have to vibe in, because you have
because I do have back pain.
You know that I cannot just do it. You have to give me the allowance. Then you say, Anna, I receive from you healing energy.
Go.
Where do you have the back pain?
Like here.
Kidney?
I don't know, like whatever this is. Like right here.
Okay, so left side is female side?
I guess, yeah.
No, it is.
Okay.
And kidney is partnership. So that means, do you have any, and back is past. So do you have any past situations with females where you're still going through?
Yes.
Yes, so that's it. That's the message. You have to reflect yourself. Past pain. Past pain with female partnership. And it stuck there.
Oh, definitely got some of that.
So we can go, not but we can travel into your system, go there, meet the person, forgive her, blah, 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 blah. That's how you do it. Face whatever wants to be seen.
You want to do that now?
Oh, you can do it now. Then close your eyes.
All right.
Okay, travel to your heart.
Okay.
As a little Karen in your head. Use the elevator as a tool. When you get to your heart, let me know.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, step out. Take a look in your heart. Is it light? Is it dark?
Light.
Is there somebody there, or are you alone?
Someone there, but I'm not sure who it is.
Then go there. Go in the corner. Touch her or him by the shoulder. and take a closer look, and then you will see the face.
It's not someone I know.
What's the face look like?
Looks like an Indonesian woman.
But do you know her?
No.
Did you do some treatment here?
Treatment.
Like, yeah, treatment, massage, something.
I mean, I've had a massage. This looks like no one I recognize.
Okay, obviously she's in your... Okay, ask her, because ask her 3 times, she has to answer. What's she doing here? In your system?
Okay. This is
You get
me
an answer?
uncomfortable. She said, I'm just spending time with you.
So that's the thing. Not you didn't invite her, so she overstepped the boundaries. So do you feel like you want her in your system, or you want her to leave?
Leave.
Yeah, so kick her out nicely. Bring her to the door and let her go.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
Scan the rest of the heart. Is there something else dark, or is it all light?
All right, now there's my ex.
So go there.
Why the fuck did I do this?
Yeah, you wanted it, you asked for it. So go there.
Right.
How's she looking at you? Is she looking down? Is she looking in your face?
Looking in my face.
Okay. Is she smiling? Is she looking sad?
Neutral. Neutral.
Good. So grab her on the shoulder. And then from your heart to her heart, send like a light in her heart, like whatever you want to do, still communicate to her, like, or she can feel your feelings, whatever you went through with her. So open up right now to her, that your hearts can connect, exchange energy. So you can feel her version, she can feel your version, and let this energy flow between you guys so you can heal. So you understand each other on a higher level, from heart to heart. And let it flow how long it needed. And when it stops, let me know. And if you have to cry, cry, let it go. Yeah, that's pain you're holding back. Hi, Lucas.
Okay.
Yeah? Now, give her a hug. And let her go. Look if she's willing to go or no.
I think she's willing to go.
So let her go. And then have another look if there's still a dark side in your heart or somebody's there.
Oh, God, why the fuck?
I didn't know it's going to be a healing session today. Okay.
Oh, my God, why am I doing this? All right, there's a scared little boy sitting on the floor. The little boy's me. Childhood me.
Lift him up, this little Kieran. Take in your arms. Give him a big kiss. Give him all the love he needed in this stage of age, what your dad, your mom was not able to give him. But now, the older version of you found yourself. Kiss him, hug him, give him all the love he needs, and say something he needs to hear. You're great. You're loved. We got this. I'm proud of you.
Okay, yeah, I did it. What do you want me to say out loud?
Say whatever you want to see. Say from your heart. Feel it.
Oh, God, you're good, little Kieran. You're good and I love you. And I'm here for you.
And we forgive our dad.
course.
He was not able to give us the love we deserved.
And we forgive our dad. He wasn't able to give us the love we deserve.
And now we're bringing your dad in. Yes, we have to do it. So your dad is standing next to you guys?
What'd you say?
Your dad is coming into your heart now. He's standing next to you guys. Look at him. How is he looking at you?
Caring. Like, in a caring way.
He feels so sorry. Oh my God, I even feel I could cry right now. Sorry, Kieran, that I could not be able to be the dad that you deserved your whole life. I'm so proud of you. You made it so far. And you deserved a better dad. I'm so sorry I couldn't give you the love that you deserved. And feel the pain. I even have to cry right now. And then he wants to give you a big hug. Receive his love. Now he's giving you the love he always wanted to give you, but he couldn't because that was the soul contract. But he loves you so much, unconditional. Receive his love to the fullest until you feel like you received all the love from him. And then let me know. It's okay. It's a tight energy from all. It's long-term energy. Keep receiving his love in your heart. Feel his hug.
Okay.
Okay, so then you can say thank you and let him go.
Thank you.
So, and now you and your little Kieran, you can put him back to the ground. Look around if you like it in your heart or you want to change something to feel more cozy.
Yeah, I like it. I feel...
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you're seeing, or is everything okay now?
No.
It's good? Okay, then slowly open your eyes again and come back to the here now. I was even crying. I felt it. I felt the pain. Because I'm in the same energy field, so I feel what you feel. Or what your dad felt. Oh.
I don't know what to say. This was unexpected.
Yeah, that's life. We have the script already, but we don't know what we're actually doing. Yeah, every day. Anyways.
Here's a funny thing. So, my dad has never... Well, firstly, he has dementia now. So it's like even if he saw this podcast, he'd forget about it in a day. If that, half an hour. He's never expressed any remorse, ever. I had a conversation with him about a month ago, 3 months ago, about childhood stuff. Didn't remember any of it, and basically said, well, look, you know, you're not a criminal and you're not in prison, so at least I did something right. That was basically the point that he was saying. But when I was just visualizing him, there was nothing but remorse, which is very interesting.
Yeah. And you know why he has this sickness, actually? For him, it's also painful to remember. Every illness has a message.
To be honest with you, I have actually suspected that my relationship with him is part of why he's got dementia.
Is what?
Part of why he has dementia. I have suspected it because
I'm feeling it. It's the reason.
We haven't spoken at all since I was like 14. But he's still married to my mum, so like we see each other all the time. But I haven't had a meaningful conversation with him since I was 14, and I know that hurts him.
Every illness, you have to look deeper. It's a soul thing, and I think the medicine they need a revolution, because you cannot just treat the body. You have to look for the soul. What happened? Since when do you have it? What happened? What's the circumstances? How's your relationship with dad, mom, blah, blah, blah. So I learned it actually when I worked as a pharmacist. That's the good thing. That's the blessing now behind that I was working as for the pharmaceuticals. Anyways, but because the body is the language of the soul. So your body's always trying to tell you something. So this side, if you have something on this side, that's a female thing, can be your mom, your inner female version, your girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. This is male energy. And then every organ has a different topic. Liver is anger. Why are you holding back anger? Yeah.
Next question.
Yes. Keep going. We stepped a little bit to the side, but back to the questions.
Manifestation, real or delusion?
Real. You can manifest. But the problem is when you manifest or you wish for something, did you notice that what you don't really want, like you think about, oh, that would be nice, this comes immediately? And other things you really want, but then you're like holding too much onto it, and that delays the delivery.
Which is apparently because if you think I really want something, then okay. All right, let me take some deep breaths. All right, so basically, as I understand it, when we think of manifestation, we think like, oh, I really want a car, so you get the car. But actually, it's more like, I really want the car, therefore you manifest really wanting the car. Because you're saying what you are or what you have, if you see what I mean. So if you're... Sorry, what was it you said?
Like the delay, like when you're questioning your manifestation, like, oh, but I wanted it, I manifested it, why it's not coming?
Yeah, so
that's the delay then, because you're questioning it. You don't trust.
So the questioning is a manifestation in and of itself. So it's like, if you're like, where is it? Why is it not coming? Then you're saying, I am in a situation where this thing that I want isn't here. So then you have to experience that, because that's the way it works. So supposedly, like, the universe is like a create your own adventure game.
Yes.
Create your own adventure.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, so I am in incredible shape and I'm muscular. Okay. But hold on, I'm not in incredible shape yet. I've been working out and nothing's happening. Well, there you go. Okay, so you're not in incredible shape. You're working out and nothing's happening. I am trying to build this business. There you go. So keep trying.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't give you this amazing business because that's clearly not what you want. You want to try. And what kind of sick arsehole would I be if I was to give you the business when clearly you want to try to make the business? You don't actually want the business. So what we're supposed to do is basically not think about what we don't want and then just focus on what we do want.
Exactly. Because even when you focus on what you don't want, you get it then. Because you give life to what you give energy to. If you're always thinking about, oh, hopefully my wife is not cheating, you put so much energy in it, so you have to experience it to face your fear. Then your wife is cheating on you because you're like focusing too much on, oh my God, hopefully. So if you are like, that's an example, like if you want to, if you're like afraid of that she's cheating, don't focus on, oh my God, hopefully she's not cheating. Like focus on yourself then. Put the energy out. What can I do that my wife maybe loves me more?
So here's a crazy thing speaking about cheating. So in 99.9 recurring % of my relationships, cheating was never anything I worried about at all. It never really came up. like I've had loads of issues with women, like about one thing or another.
Yeah.
But for one reason or another, in the vast majority of my relationships, no matter how long they've lasted, we never had conversations like, who's this girl, or who are you messaging, or who's this guy. It
No,
wasn't-
that's even good. That's healthy. Yeah.
But they were toxic in other ways. But my point being is this, though. One relationship I had where I was actually worried about this woman cheating. And I'm reasonably sure I manifested it.
Because you were too much worried. Yeah. You
Yeah.
put too much energy with your thoughts into it.
Yeah,
Then it happens.
yeah.
You have to let go. And you notice like, well, the things you don't even want, they come following you.
What do you mean?
Oh, for example, it's like the same with like people like, oh, with like guys. The guy I really want, like, you know, it's even like then you push them away. But if you like literally let go in yourself, then they even want you more. Even when you're like pushing them away, like, no, you know, that's interesting.
It is crazy how it works. So like,
So it's about the letting go process. You always have to let go. And it's even complex. So what's not meant for you, universe will remove it anyways out of your life.
I came back to Bali some 6 weeks ago, and one of the major reasons why I came was to build this channel. Now, I wanted to get guests, right? And I'm like, all right, how am I going to get these guests? Of course, like I knew I can. It wasn't like I had no idea. Obviously, I can just meet people. I can ask them, blah, blah, blah. But it was a fear. And then another fear was, all right, well, will I get enough guests? You know, like, will it be like I'll have to ask 30 people to get one yes or something like this?
We're in Bali, it's so easy.
Well, yeah. But anyway, the point being, I said to myself, all right, look, I made a decision. And the decision I made was, I'm always going to have guests. It's just going to happen.
Yes.
You know, like.
So you transformed, you changed your thoughts and then the reality.
I changed the thought, which is I have great, incredible, interesting guests on my show. And it's just a regular thing. And there we go. The shit just happens. And the shit just happens.
Yes.
There we go.
So, and that's the thing where you always have to reflect yourself. What am I thinking? Where I put my energy in.
Yeah.
With your example.
All right. Next question. You know, it's crazy. That whole thing has like knocked me for 6. I'm really struggling to like consciously do stuff. All right, come on, little Kieran, we got this. Psychedelics and alternate realities. All right, so I guess I'll get started. So I've done DMT like 2 or 3 times.
Me too.
And the only way I can describe it is like they say that everything that we see and touch and hear and smell and taste, everything that we think of as reality, mainstream scientists say is like less than 1%. It's like not even less than 1%. It's like less than 0.1%. It's like 0.0000003% of everything that exists. And like they say that mainstream science, not conspiratorial, mainstream. But you know, you take DMT, you see what the fuck they're talking about. Because I remember doing it, and it's like, so I'm there and like I breathe it in, and then what the actual hell? And it literally felt like I was getting the source code for reality. So like if reality is a computer simulation, it is, this is the code that runs everything underneath. And it was very strange. Like, I could see time. However the hell that makes sense.
You know why they say that? Because you can crack the code. And then the game is over.
Yeah. And here's something I find to be intriguing, right? Here's something I find to be intriguing. So you and I are of the impression or of the suspicion, of the belief that there's a nefarious cabal of entities that are doing what they can to keep us down and stop us from thinking for ourselves and being enlightened or what have you. Well, if I was trying to mentally imprison mankind, I would demonize the hell out of psychedelics.
Yeah.
I would. You can't have these people trying the freaking ayahuasca.
I know.
Like you can't have
and
that.
they're like they're existing gatekeepers. They hold up people to, you know, switch dimensions, or you have to learn your lesson and then gates open for sure. But like the majority.
Majority.
They are still sleeping. They don't know what's even going on. But right now we're on the big switch, like it's shifting.
So what experiences have you had?
I did ayahuasca, pure DMT, peyote, San Pedro, mushrooms, like pretty much everything.
But what I'm saying is like, what experiences have you had?
Oh, I was sitting in the okay. So there was the second one that was more crazy. I was this shamanic Peru guy, because I made my family and friends do it, because my first experience was so good.
Family and friends.
Yeah. So we did it in the house of my parents. When you wanna keep going, you have to take your loved ones. You know.
You did.
I did.
But like, hold on, what was this? DMT, mushrooms?
It was peyote. Was the cactus, but it's like
I know that one. Yeah.
I think it's even more clear. You know, you can see more what's going on.
You did that with your parents.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I did it with but the shamanic guy, he knows what he's actually doing. So he separated me and my friend, because we did the first session in Austria. He separated us from the other group and he put us in the extra room. And we were like, okay. And then literally after 5 minutes, it kicked in already. And we looked in each other's eyes like, what dosage was he giving us? So the whole matter disappeared. And we were sitting in the stone house, you know, all disappeared. I was sitting in the spaceship with my friend and saw all these colors I never even saw.
You were sitting in a spaceship.
Yeah. So what I noticed, like, we've been traveling through dimensions, and I even made it really high to the source, like where I felt like a light ball, like pure love, pure peace, no problems. What's happening, even like a star in the universe, you know, like just floating around, existing, being. But then I was like, oh, I have to leave myself a message down there, because down there I'm complaining. I was still in transition of life. So because I was obviously not in the body, it was so hard to move even my arm. So I left my message, and it was so hard to write. So it was, all is love, because I felt it. All is love, even the baddest stuff, I felt it from the source point of view, because we want to do it. We cannot just, you know, how old is even the universe? What is it even? We wanna play. We just don't. Maybe we go for 1,000 years back there as a star, just hanging out, feeling love for 1,000 million years, and then, hey, it gets boring. I want to be a human again. I want to go there. I want to do this. So I think this is what probably universal life is about.
So, interesting little theory I have about psychedelics, which is basically like this. It's like, if, let's say, everybody in the world took LSD, they had like a single trip, and it wasn't even a potentially like really strong one as well, like a mild to moderate dose, then people are going to wake up the next day and think, well, why the fuck am I working in this bank?
Yeah.
And why am I actually doing this?
Yeah.
Because it just makes you rethink stuff that you haven't even bothered to consider. And you see
clear, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This what's happened actually to me too. My first session, I was like, what am I even doing? Why I'm wasting my time working as a pharmacist? 2 weeks later, I got fired. So I wrote the script, you know. I was like, what am I even doing? So you see it from a clear, higher perspective, egoless.
So I remember once I was on LSD and I was like 18 years old, and we were just messing about, and we were just like taking, to be honest, more than we should have had. But this was before I was even aware of anything like reincarnation or spirituality and stuff like that. But I remember having this really vivid experience. It was so vivid, where I was a being of light. So all I was. And I was in an endless sea of other beings of light. And you couldn't really tell where one began and where the other one started. But somehow we could. It's like there's a sea, but then we were all together in the sea, but then we could just like pull ourselves out of the sea and what have you. And I was just whizzing around left and right. And all of the other gazillions and trillions of beings of light knew who I was. Every last one of them knew me. There was no.
And you know that they're even existing right now, and they even watch us, but we cannot see them, but they see us.
I guess.
No, it is like that. Even so, when I did ayahuasca, I did also with the same shamanic guy, and he was like, "Okay, go in this room, take it. If you have to throw up, go there." But I already knew I'm not gonna throw up. I'm like, I cleansed I prepared myself. Anyways, so he was like, "I'm gonna check on you certain times," and I was wondering, like, because this is a long time session, he just checked once, but I was communicating with beings. And after this whole trip, he was like, like Pleiadians, big blue people. And he was like, Anna, you know, I checked on you once, but they were like, there were like these blue beings, tall, like Atlantic people, or from Atlantis, you know, like these blue beings or whatever. They were there and they were like, no, we take care of her. You can go. That's why you didn't check on me. But we like had to talk after. And and I was with my crystals. Even in the crystals, I saw aliens cheering up in the spaceship that I noticed them, literally. Like, I was like looking at my crystals. I'm like, what the fuck is even going on?
Okay, hold on. So the blue beings, what did they say to you? Did they say anything to you, or they just...
No, it was more like a family reunion. More like, hey, she's seeing us, finally. They were happy. I was happy to see them. It was just...
Family reunion.
And, well, it was like a message about like all the high cultures, you know. We had Atlantis, we had Mu, we had Lemuria, we had Egypt. It was all high cultures. Then was a war, and so on. So I went through all the cycles with them, like what's everything happening? Oh, we want to experience this, and how we are all, our souls are all tired. Like, okay, how are we going to, like, man is important, the woman is important. How, we get tired of the game. So I experienced this on my trip, actually. I was in Atlantis, I was in Lemuria, I was in Egypt. I did everything. It's like I played every role. I'm done now. And now something else is happening that we can go out of the loop and live like as eternal beings.
So, these blue beings are like your family. So, supposedly you're one of them. Okay. But you're here. And you're here to help mankind. So,
that's what I saw as well on my trip. Like, I was in my spaceship with my friend, and then because we were in the separated room, and then my friend came in. I saw her also really colorful, but still struggling, you know. And I saw her like in another dimension, and I literally pulled out my hand like, hey, come here. So I noticed what my job is, to bring people from the dimension to dimension, like helping in the transit. What's happening right now?
From dimension to dimension.
Well, we are living still in 3D, but we're like, the earth is like vibrating higher. You know the Schumann frequencies? No? They measure every day, and it's like going higher, higher, higher. So earth is in a transformation, in a big transformation.
Okay. So explain that then, because I don't even know what you're talking about. So what are Schumann frequencies? And
it's like a frequency about the earth, about the vibration. And it was really low. What means like every human was like holding this lower vibration, but now
low vibrations and things like anger and
like
hatred,
7. It's like
malice,
7
sadness.
hertz. It's like 7 hertz or 8 hertz. Now it's going higher, and because the Earth is even Mother Earth, she's transforming, and she's bringing all the babies, which is like us, the human, helps to transform as well. That's why it's like as well like so much chaos right now, war, to keep the vibration low, but they cannot stop it. They can't stop it. That's why all this they plan even on purpose to do like, I don't know, some bad stuff, you know.
Is that why? So something I hear
they do on purpose, so you get the people react with like fear, like, oh no, they put a bomb there, so they lower their frequency. Don't answer with fear. That's it. Just observe. Just watch like a movie. It's all a movie.
Well, I mean, you must have heard about like the ultimate goal of AI being to like merge man with machine.
The what?
The ultimate goal of AI being to merge man with machine. Like, so essentially, ChatGPT will eventually be in your head.
That's the other timeline they're planning, but it's not going to happen.
But my point is, though, so like, what's the goal with that? So like, the goal with that sounds like, if we assume this to be true, that this nefarious cabal of entities, these evildoers, well, they're aware that mankind is like starting to see through the BS, right? And certain truths are starting to come to light, and certain topics that used to be deemed as completely crazy, like we're discussing, people are now taking seriously. What the hell do we do?
Yeah.
The dumb humans are starting to become more intelligent. So if I was one of them, I would think to myself, all right, so we need a way to control their brains, like actually control their brains. So then I might go, all right, well, what if we make this thing called artificial intelligence, which is like really great and helps their lives in so many ways, and then we make it so useful to them that we eventually convince them to put it inside their brains. Then once it's inside their brains, we can like speak to them in their heads, and we can actually communicate with them. We can guide them away from stuff that we don't want them to do.
And you know you have a voice in your head? Why don't we know we have already something like that in there? Because you heard the phrase like, it's in your, or the song, it's in your head, the zombies.
In your
So
head.
that's why, like, don't believe your thoughts. They are already doing this. Brainwaves, they're already doing this. But some of us are immune.
But like a chip.
Some of us, it's already happening. Come on, vaccines, they've ship us. That's why during Corona, people were acting brainwashed. And you were like,
That was weird, you know.
that was weird.
That was really weird.
So I was like, what the fuck are everybody doing?
I am so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself.
So
I am proud.
But they fear us because we are immune against it. So we're still questioning, like, hey, what's going on? So because our memory inside or our God light ball is probably too much awake, you know? So remember, so they cannot do it to us. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. All right. Well, I'll read out a few of these and then you just tell me which one feels most real to you. So we got the nature of reality, the dark side of spirituality. Ooh, sounds intriguing. Why modern people feel lost, masculine and feminine energy, the weirdest thing you've ever experienced.
Okay, that was a lot. I would pick like dark side of spirituality.
Yeah, that stood out to me as well.
So what we did, for example, is like I helped you heal, but I would never do anything if you don't ask me. That's like overtaking energy, overstepping boundaries. So there are spiritual teachers. They exist. They're so much in their ego. They're like, I can heal the world. I'm the best healer. And people, they're like really weak, can get abused. So they're like, oh, please help me. And then they make them come like every month or every week, get their money. But you know what's the pure intention should be like? I'll help you one time and you gonna be your own master and start healing yourself, reflect yourself, do a diary, whatever. But they want, that's the danger is when people depend on spirituality teachers or gurus. They just follow. Hey, can you start listening to yourself? That should be a real teacher should learn them how to act in life, you know? That's the dark side. You can just see they are soaking out their money, their energy, and they keep following for even 10 years. I asked a girl, she's like, hey, I have this good guru. I'm with him for 10 years. I'm like, oh, 10 years, not a good guru then. My intention is when people come to me, I don't want to see you again. I don't want to see you again. Best is you don't need me even. If you need me, okay. But and when people ask me, okay, when can I come back? No, let's settle down the energies. And if you have an issue, contact me. If not, no.
All right. So that makes a lot of sense. So basically,
so that's why I'm like, people are like, that's, you know, like they're like, they hate spiritual teachers, you know, because the market there are scammers on the market.
All right. So one way that you can identify like a scammer teacher is if they are
pure intention. Like, what's your intention? Like, you can feel it. Oh, I can feel it. Sorry, I can feel it.
But what I'm thinking is, someone who is listening, who is having their eyes like kind of opened, right? And they're like, oh my gosh, this is a whole world that I would like to head down. I'm intrigued. I'm curious. Like, there are definitely people having that thought as a result of listening. They do not have the ability to like sense somebody's intentions, right? So they have to use more practical real world means.
Yeah.
So now the thing about the person like wanting to get rid of you over time, as in the teacher wanting you to not need them eventually, that is fantastic. But you would need to be with that person for a while to realize that they wanted to keep you around, if you see what I mean. Like, that teacher never said to the woman, oh, by the way, we'll still be working together in 10 years. He didn't say that at the beginning. It just emerged over time. So I guess what I'm asking is, for that person, what can they see that would let them know that this person is or isn't worth their time?
So when, for example, you could even make a test, like say, but I don't have much money. It's like the real teachers, they want to help. For example, me, I say like, okay, if you don't have money, whatever, paint me. I need to get my wall done. I need potatoes. Bring me something else, like, you know, like an energy exchange. But I even sometimes lower the price. I'm like, it's okay. Give what you can give. That's about it. If you really want to help, or if you just want to have the money. Oh, it's not that amount. No, then I don't help you. It's a pure intention. You want to help, or you just want the money.
What do you think of Deepak Chopra? Deepak Chopra.
What is that?
You know, like the Indian man, Deepak Chopra.
Oh, like what about him?
Oh, like, so I've never really been too aware of him, but I've always been mildly aware of the fact that he's meant to be this great, like, kind of spiritual leader type person. But now I've heard that he's actually not the best person in the world and he's connected to the Epstein files in some way.
Yeah, they know that's the thing. They put those people on certain places to catch the good souls like me and you. Like, oh, we have to find those, they are immune.
Oh. All right.
They want to find us.
Maybe go.
Go
on.
No, I had this. When I was here, even in Bali, with 2 years ago, I came back and I have my spiritual teachers I can literally trust. They said, Anna, with what entity were you connecting? Because they were trying to get your energy, and they were not good teachers.
All right, so we probably got like 5 minutes.
And
left.
they want to keep you in a loop, you know, loop, distraction loop.
So yeah, 5 minutes left.
Okay.
So I'd like to end on the nature of reality. So
yes.
Here's something that I have realized. I realized at quite a young age, and there's a 0% chance of this not being true. So we live in a world where the idea is that it's set and we know what the deal is, as in, I am a black man. Because I'm a black man, I should dress a certain way, I should talk a certain way, I listen to certain sort of music, I should have certain sort of jobs, etc. You are a white woman. You dress a certain way, you talk a certain way, you do this and this and this. Now everything is fucking set, right? And boom. But nobody actually really knows what the hell they're doing, and everybody's like looking to everybody else. And like, for instance, racism is a massive taboo today, but it's not a massive taboo because everybody today is smarter than everybody 50, 60 years ago. It's a massive taboo, like, because people are largely sheep, and people grow up and they say, oh, so it's wrong to hate black people. They go, I don't hate black people. But then if you was to like hit them with some frigging campaign that says black people are evil, and you did that for 5 years, I'd be like, yeah, we fucking hate black people. Right? People just fucking follow.
Yeah.
Everyone's like looking around and they're like, all right, so who am I supposed to be? Oh, so this is the dance floor, so I'm allowed to dance here. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's the dance floor. Okay, well, let's dance on the dance floor. Oh, but there's no one on the dance floor. I don't want to be the first person to dance. Oh, but there's lots of people dancing, so now I can dance. And people just follow. And basically it's like, just do, like, be you and just like follow what's actually in here. Because basically the people who you're looking to tell you what to do are also looking for other people to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, no one knows what's going on. Everybody's afraid.
They're cheap. Yeah, they're just following.
Like, even someone who's watching goes, oh, this conversation is crazy. Oh. But it's only crazy. Well, that's not what I've heard before.
Yes.
That's not
they
what
don't
I've
bring it
heard
in
before.
TV. Yes.
I didn't see that on television.
Yeah.
Therefore, it can't be true. I'm not going to think about it critically. I'm just going to go by what I saw in my textbooks at school. And I didn't see this, ergo this must be bullshit.
Yeah.
And there we go. So personally, that's like my philosophy. Even if everything we're speaking about here is a load of hogwash and whatnot, what isn't true is that nobody really knows the way reality actually is. And anybody who claims to know is out there. I'm like, okay, you get people who go, oh, there's no God. There's no God. It's like, how the fuck do you know? They go, look, when you die, you're just dead. I'm sorry, have you died yet?
Yeah. It's a one-way ticket. Nobody came back.
But like, the actual, it blows my mind how people can operate with like, I have certainty and I know there's no God. It's like, how the fuck do you know? It's like something, like if I was to show someone Grand Theft Auto, GTA 5, right? And I was to say GTA 5, that game with all of the levels in there and like the different guns and stuff and the cars and how the cars are programmed, that just arised like randomly. People would think that you're out of your fucking mind. But then you show them the whole world and the universe, right? With the stars and like frigging light and the speed of light and sound and how sound works. And it's like, oh, that has to be an accident. Really? It's not possible that something created that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know.
I know.
Like,
But they all find back. They will all come home.
Anyway, so what do you think?
What do you mean?
I mean, I've just
Thingy.
had my rant, So
Yeah.
what's your opinion on my rant?
No, yeah, like I agree totally. Like I learned early to question. Like I just listen to myself. Yeah, and I trust the universe. I know there's a higher order, and I even saw that with pure DMT because it made it even to at the end. I was not even a being. It was just the symbolism, like the Christus geometry. You heard about that?
Sacred geometry.
Yeah. Christ from Jesus. There's a word,
Christ.
I don't know how to translate from
Okay.
Germany. It doesn't matter. Anyways, but there's a higher order, and of course there's a God, whoever you want to tell it. And all the religions, they just made to fight each other. And actually they have the whole, you actually mean all the same, come on. We're all brothers and sisters, and we all come from the same source.
Religions are all made to fight each other.
Yeah,
That's the purpose.
yes.
To sow division.
I'm right. No, you are right. La la la. It's with any topic. We have to stop picking a side. That's what they want. And they get the energy. They're harvesting all the energies. So it's like meat eaters against the vegans, vaccinated, unvaccinated, religion, the other religion. It's any topic. Football, which team. Don't pick anything. I'm neutral. I don't care. They're afraid about the people they don't care.
This is mildly annoying because we're out of time. And it's like, now I want to talk about what they're doing with this energy that they're harvesting. I'm very curious about that.
The Oceans. If anybody wants to know, 𝐞𝐜𝐴 is talking about it. She's a UK woman. I told her, right? Or I sent it to you. Yeah, the Oceans, they are like harvesting all the emotions
Yeah,
and
but
energy.
for what?
That's their nutrition.
Is it?
It is.
Or maybe like...
And
is
that's
it-
why when we all wake up and we don't feed them, that's how we're going to get rid of them.
But what I mean is this, right? Do we know it's food? Is it like maybe fuel for
It's
their
co-
vehicles?
It's called lush.
Lush.
Lush. Lush.
Isn't that loosh?
Lush. Lush.
Loosh.
Yeah, they
So they harvest our negative emotions for fuel, but for nourishment. So as we're in pain, they're like, oh yeah,
yes.
these fucking humans are in pain. Do they care about animals? Like, do they get off on the animal suffering? Probably, right?
Should be any emotion, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Any emotion. So when you're angry, you're like,
But how do you think they feel? So like, let's say I have the worst day on earth, right? And I'm howling and screaming. Are they like eating? Is that for them like eating a strawberry? Like, it's a real tasty strawberry.
They're like, there's some anger. I want to eat it.
Or is it like, is it maybe like sexual, where it's like, yes.
Any
And like they're
emotion.
leveling up.
Yeah, any
You know
emotion.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
Like, all right, there's a film I saw called Masters of the Universe when I was a little kid, right? And there's a character in it called Skeletor, who's like the big villain. And at the end of the film, he basically like levels up. He's like getting the powers of Grayskull, right? And he's black at first, like he's like literally all in black. But then this energy and lightning comes through him and it's like, it turns him yellow. And I've got all of this power. Ah!
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, like he could fire energy bolts and shit like that, right?
Okay.
So I guess what I'm saying is, are they just like eating a strawberry casually? Like, let's say if me and you were to go for lunch afterwards, we're just casually eating. Or and it's
Yeah.
almost like a sexual thing.
Yeah.
And like they're really being powered up and fueled. I guess no one knows, but it's just an interesting question.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are they doing with this energy? And how long does it last them?
That's I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know.
That's
But this is the
something I don't
questions
know.
my brain asks.
Yeah.
Anyway, I suppose we're done. So thank you.
Thank you too.
Gosh, that got really emotional for a while there.
I love it.
Yeah. It's not going to be a boring podcast, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Like people, no one is going to watch this and go, oh, I was so bored. Like
Yeah.
it was so uninteresting. No one's going to say that. They're going to be moved in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it's like, I don't know, like happiness or revulsion or curiosity or things like this. They're going to feel something. But yeah, so by the way, buy Anna's crystals. You know, I need some of your crystals.
Yes.
I do
choose
need some of
one.
your crystals. Buy Anna's crystals for the love of God. Like and comment and subscribe, because when you like, you see, like little Kieran that we've spoken about a few times. Well, little Kieran is my inner child, and he very much likes it when you engage with his videos. He really does. It makes me feel really good.
Aww.
It's true. And as well as that, you're telling YouTube to forward the content out to more people as well. So it's just being shared across the universe. So if you don't like this nefarious cabal of entities that are trying to destroy mankind, well, you can help to fight back by basically dropping a comment and telling the algorithm to push this out to more people.
Or even maybe what else you want to hear about.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you want to hear what we
well,
are.
that too, actually.
Maybe you're missing a topic or something more deep.
Maybe we are. Maybe we are missing a topic, so that'd be good as well. Anna's leaving Bali.
In 1 week. We can still do it online.
There we go. Yeah, we can do
We
it
have
online.
technology, come on.
We do have technology.
But I come back.
do.
I always come back.
There you go. So if you would like to see more of my favorite German, well, let me know. And yeah, thank you. Thank you, and goodbye.